And here, we just bought this yesterday and planted. This is a coral bells.
Coral bells?
Coral bells. Hello, gardening friends. This is June 3rd, and this is what's happening in my garden here in Zone 5. Yesterday, I planted a bunch of moss roses in here. There's some. We just bought them at Walmart. They're all over in here. And I've also got in this bed here sedum. That's perennial. Looks like this one here is getting ready to bloom. And 3 roses. Right there, there. There's some more moss roses. You know, it'd be really cool if these moss roses would start reseeding themselves in here. And this is Loosestrife that's still blooming. I just put these louvers off of an old louver door in here to hold the plants up off the sidewalk so we could walk by. And this lily here is about done. And the poppies are done for sure. They'll be going dormant here pretty soon. And this primrose is blooming really nice in here. It's got a lot more blooms coming on. And I hope it's going to do really well. Although when I was in here planting the geraniums, I must have disturbed the roots because some of the stems are dead. Here's all the stems right here. They were going out across the sidewalk, so I was leaning them up against these lattice strips. And I got a bunch of geraniums from Rex. So there's a hardy geranium right here that's just getting started. I planted the bare root plants. And there's, here's another one. It's just coming up. And you can see the moss roses I've also planted in here. And some over here. And I put these, the sedum down here from down there around the roses. And this is a hibiscus that's come up. And when this blooms, the blooms are as big as the palm of your hand. Or a child's head. They're huge. And yesterday we also got some marigolds. Here's one right here. And a bunch of salvia. This is the annual, or maybe it's perennial in its own environment, but it's not hardy here in Zone 5. Over here, this is also salvia, but it's hardy here in Zone 5. And it's been sitting here for a few years. I was actually thinking, because it hangs over the sidewalk, of digging it up and planting it over here. Because when these poppies go dormant, there's nothing there. So the flower bed gets really empty. So I'm trying to think of things to put in here to be here when the poppies are dormant. And it's filled with daffodils. Early in the spring, you can't even get in here because of all the daffodils and the mystery lilies. But you can see right there, they've all gone dormant. And then there's nothing in here. So I need to put something in here that will be toward the end of the summer. Now, I don't want to be digging in here every year with all these perennials. So it would be nice if I could put something in here that was perennial. I really like these primroses. I've got some seeds for a pinkish primrose, but I haven't got those seeds started yet. But you can see right here, here's a geranium that's been here for several years. And these lilies are getting ready to bloom. There's one blooming over there. And these daylilies are getting ready to bloom. And here's a bunch of this loosestrife that I've moved down here. I got a sample of that many years ago. Here's my torch lily. I just planted this here last year. Look how it's grown. It likes it out here in the sun. And oh, and these irises. I need to cut off the blooms. But I'm thinking about digging up all the irises I've got scattered around all over the place here in the garden and put them in a bed by themselves. I think irises would do better in a bed by themselves. Here's some more I put there and some there. But I'm probably going. You're supposed to move irises in July. And I think before July I'll probably do that because I got some empty space out back. And here's more lilies that are getting ready to bloom. Oh, and more over here. Here's this peony that was so pretty. It's done now. And here's some Penstemon. When it gets big enough to divide, I'm going to put more of it along in here because it likes full sun. Here is a lily that's blooming right here. These are phlox when they bloom. Did you come out to help me make a video? Yeah, aren't those pretty flowers? Here is some more loosestrife growing right here.
Yeah.
And those, isn't that pretty?
Yeah, look at
And this here was lupine. It looks like it's all done blooming. And there was a seed pod on it, but I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is over here. Looks like it fell down. So those are the seeds it made. Here's some more irises I spread around down here. I'll dig those up and put them in. And here is a hibiscus way out here. It's not done that well because there's not as much water as up by the house. I need to give it more water. But you can see the past years it's bloomed right here. Just walking along here looking at the flowers and talking about them on the video.
what about this one?
Yeah, those are lilies, hardy lilies. You want to see this video when we get done with it?
Yeah.
Okay. It takes me a while to make it, so it won't be ready today. Yeah, it's a butterfly. And here's another lily that's getting ready to bloom. Yeah, I just planted these here this year. The label said viola.
Oh, I like those.
Yeah. And here, we just bought this yesterday and planted. This is a coral bells.
Coral bells?
Coral bells.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the purple one.
And here's some more loosestrife right there.
Am I picking these?
Yeah, you like those?
Hi.
Hi. And this is catmint right here. It's been blooming. It's got a pretty long bloom time. Yeah, sometimes outside you get bugs on you. Here's a lily blooming. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Oh, and here, look at how close these lilies are to blooming. Oh, and yesterday I put petunias in here. It's kind of bare space, so I thought I might fill it. What's that?
Orange cat over there.
Yeah, he likes to be in there. Here's some petunias I just planted here yesterday. And here's another hibiscus. And I planted some more geraniums and June. I don't know how you pronounce that. Right here. They're just coming up. Here's that's a very young one. Here's an older geranium. You can see the leaves right there. This geranium several years. And here's another, because I just planted the bare roots. And so I filled up this whole area here with these geraniums. So those are up. And I planted, here's another geranium that's been here for several years. And this is Sweet William. I started it from seed a couple years ago. And last year it didn't bloom. And this year it did. And I think it really looks pretty next to the Loosestrife. The geraniums look nice next to the Loosestrife too, but they're so far away. These are Daylilies. And they're yellow. They're real pretty yellow. But I think I'm going to dig those up.
Yeah.
And put half of them in here with the red daylilies and half of them in there with the typical orange daylilies.
Look at the orange one.
Yeah. And here's some more poppies. These poppies are a little bit behind the ones over there. But you can see how it's all going dormant in there. Oh, and I planted one of them geraniums back in here. And you can see it coming up right there. See the little small starts right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the one in the back.
Yeah, and this bed here, I filled it up with coral bells. So you can see that's just starting. I've been giving this bed quite a bit of water. That's the only one I see coming up, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, here's another one that I planted that's coming up.
So cute.
Yeah, new plants. They're just little young plants. Are these from seed? These are sweet peas right here. And I think these are moonflowers, but something is growing on them. Here's some more. Hopefully it'd be nice to get them on this tree here. Because they're both vines, haven't grown up this tree here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
So nice.
Yeah.
See it grow up on tomorrow.
Here's some coral bells. And look at that, it's getting ready to bloom.
Coral bells.
Yeah, coral bells. You saw some of those over there. And look at this. It's got several crowns in here. It was just one when I planted here several years ago. And there's another one. Another one. I keep thinking about digging this up and putting it over there.
Look at the lilies.
Yeah, it's getting ready to bloom.
Like that.
Yeah, those are going to be the flowers on them. It has to grow though. And I need to clean up this flower bed. That's going to be my next project. Get the honeysuckle seeds out of here and the grass, and I might dig up the this right in here is a bleeding heart.
A bleeding heart?
Yeah, bleeding heart. And in here, oh, right here. Here's a columbine, pink, and it's seeding itself everywhere. And I might dig it up and put it over there too. And I ordered some English bluebells to fill in this bed. And I ordered some things from called border blues. It's a whole bunch of early spring flowering bulbs in shades of blues. I think there's like 300 of them, so they'll fit right in here. So that's about where I'm at for today. So I will talk to you next time, and thanks a lot for watching, and I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, and thanks a lot, and goodbye.